What is drowsy driving? Let's take a look at what this could look like.
We can see how tired he looks, but it's not just based on looks. It can be more about actions than just facial expressions.
One's eyes are drooping and he is having trouble staying awake. There are many things that can cause drowsiness. In a normal day-to-day for a teen, the number one suspect is a lack of sleep the night before. If you get less than the recommended 6 to 8 hours of sleep, you can't always guarantee that you're safe to go driving. Another key factor is dehydration. Your brain is mostly water, so when dehydrated, it can temporarily shrink, leading to headaches and sluggish thinking. Dehydration also causes lower blood volume, which lowers blood pressure and slows oxygen delivery to the brain. That foggy, sleepy feeling? It's your brain running on low fuel. One thing that many people either overlook or never take into consideration is medication. Now, medication can be controversial, as it's hard to categorize when driving. Is it under a drowsy substance or being charged with a DUI? If the officers decide your ability to drive has been in any way impaired, that decision will lead towards the latter. Some forms of medication you should be aware of include antihistamines, antidepressants, anti-anxiety meds, pain relievers, and blood pressure meds. Always consult with your physician or primary healthcare provider before deciding to drive after taking said medication.
He's walking tiredly, eyes drooping, yawning excessively, and now reaching for an energy drink.
And then,
The verdict shows
should I
that the
get
man is
that? Should I
drowsy
get a
and is not in a safe position to
Get
drive.
the regular.
Keep in mind, you are going to be operating thousands of pounds worth of metal. This is an incentive to make good decisions before driving. Getting good amounts of sleep, eating well, and not ingesting or taking anything that can impair your ability to focus or concentrate is paramount to driving safely.
Ask yourself these questions before beginning to drive your vehicle. Am I yawning excessively? Is it difficult to keep my eyes open? Is my head getting heavy? Difficulty recalling details? Frequently missing turns and stops? Have I been drifting? Have I been awake for more than 18 hours? If you find yourself saying yes to at least two or more, do not get on the road. If you are currently driving safely, pull over and figure out what to do, so you should stay safe.
As hinted at before, driving whilst drowsy is not safe in any case. An insufficient amount of concentration can be the breaking point between being able to get out of an accident and being the person who caused it. If, for example, on the highway, the car on your left or right is trying to merge into your lane. As they merge, they leave a space behind, which could have been filled by the cars behind them, leaving no room for them to escape. Not realizing that a person has merged in front of you, if they were to slow down, you would not have time to react to come to either a reasonable speed or to a complete stop before ramming their car at above 40 miles per hour.
Now you're on the road driving, whether it's the highway or your route to school. You look to your left and notice the driver nodding off. What should you do? On the highway, this poses a serious risk. Always maintain a safe distance. Call 911 immediately. Note the car's make, model, license plate number, and location. There is not much you can do. Stay safe and don't try to approach.
Speaking of officers, what would happen if you drove while drowsy? Now, technically speaking, driving whilst drowsy is not illegal but can lead to legal consequences once a certain safety threshold is violated. If you get into a minor accident, you can be issued a traffic ticket or a citation for reckless driving. Once physical damage comes into play, that charge can be raised to a misdemeanor or a felony, depending on severity and location, like a school zone. If there are any fatality counts, your charge surges up to a felony, facing terms from 3 to 28 years. If you have repeated offenses of minor accidents within 12 months, that can lead to license suspension. When any deaths are involved, an automatic revocation is set in motion.